Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, September 21st, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I value me holistically. And today is our last full day of Sun in Virgo. And as of this recording, we have not quite yet reached the peak of the full moon. We'll still be in full moon energy, although the moon will have shifted into Aries. It's always interesting with the moon in Aries. Like, after every full moon, I get that full moon hangover, full moon over, I call it. And yet with the moon in Aries, it can often, kick our butts into action. So you may feel a little bit of the, I'm tired, but I feel like I have to do the things. What I would say, we just had our patron call, which I want to, by the way, say thank you to those who are my patrons. I appreciate your financial and energetic support. It's very helpful, and you can always join me on Patreon. There's a link below. The contribution size is up to you, but I really appreciate it. On there, we got that message coming through so much, like, do the thing, take action, but also lean back into divine timing. Lean back into doing it in right timing. And right timing, to me, in totality means lining it up through our holistic self, which means if your body is tired, it may not be the right time. Now, I know the world we live in is like, it doesn't matter if your body's tired, do the thing you gotta do. But I can tell you, living that way will cause burnout. So, as much as you can, honor, value yourself holistically. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, your heart. Tune into your energetic bodies. Tune into your fields. Are you in alignment? And then take the action. All right? That's part of the lesson of Virgo, and with the last full day of Sun in Virgo, we really want to get this lesson. So recognizing yourself as this team, that there is more than just your mind, more than just your body, more than just your heart. Whatever you rely most on, there's these other pieces, and their input is very important in your overall alignment. So, that being said, the moon is making the majority, well now, all of the connections today. We have the moon connecting to Mars. So moon opposite Mars. Moon in Aries, Mars in Libra. Mars in Libra is always very interesting because Mars, in traditional astrology, it says Mars in Libra is in detriment. However, I know a lot of Mars and Libra people, and it's very interesting. There's this deeper commitment to peace in Mars and Libra people, and yet in Mars and Libra people, there's often those wars that go pushed under the rug in the name of peace. And so, Moon in Aries, aligning with Mars, may show you, or me, or anybody, where you have those internal struggles, that internal push and pull going on. And I would say chances are, that push and pull is aligned with you not being in your personal alignment. There's some part of you that you're either not listening to or have excluded in your movement, in your action taking. So today is the day, if you wake up and you're feeling a little off, check in with yourself. Where are you not acknowledging this part? And in doing so, you can come more fully into who you are, Moon in Aries energy, and come more into balance, Mars in Libra energy. So that's beautiful. The second aspect that we have is the moon connecting to Saturn. And when I saw this connection, the song Come Together popped into my head. Come Together, whether it's the Beatles or the Aerosmith version. Which I did learn was actually about a politician, interestingly enough. A politician that they were promoting, I guess. Anyway, so Moon in Aries, Saturn in Aquarius. Who you are is needed in the world. The gift that you are, not even the gifts that you bring, the gift of who you are, that vibration is needed in the world. You specifically. It is needed in the world. And so this is a call for you to honor who you are and show up in the world as that no guilt, no should I be less? Am I not enough? who you are is exactly what the world needs, right? In your truth, in your holistic truth, right? But this is that call to allow yourself to show up in that. This is also a call to recognize that your vision, although it may not match with everybody else's, is also valid and important. So recognizing that, because right now you might be like, well, this is my vision. People might be like, well, you're crazy with that. No, your vision is also valid. So be willing to engage with your own personal vision for this world. That being said, Moon in Aries, Saturn in Aquarius, Moon in Aries plus Saturn, it might kick some shoulds up your butt. So again, check in with yourself holistically before you fly into action thinking that you should do something. To be is enough. To be you is enough. So that's the astro. Now I will say we are building into Mercury squaring Pluto. That's going to be early on Wednesday morning as we finish up Virgo. So again, those shoulds might be up. There might be some power, control struggles, where we should be in life, that kind of thing coming up. So do watch for that. And again, it may show up in relationship. It's funny, I just was pulling cards on Patreon. I was using, so happy to have my decks back. And one of them was Choose Your Battles. And I would say with that Mercury, Pluto energy incoming, choose your battles, you know, in regards to this, because those tensions are going to be high. So let's look at these cards. The stress card in reverse. Choose your battles. You don't have to get on top of everything right now because, oh my God, that's going to stress you out. Also check your mind with Mercury squaring Pluto and maybe take your monkeys out for a walk, right? I also have the moment-to-moment card. So take it moment to moment, right? When and through all this. Besides that, the innocence card, checking in with your innocent self. The innocence card, knowing that everything's going to be okay. And then finally, the receptivity card and the change card. These are both in reverse. Sorry. Both in reverse, the receptivity and change cards. This also came up in through the Patreon group, the receptivity. Where do you need to be receptive in your life for these changes that are wanting to come in? Where are you fighting off changes that are actually meant to happen? And I would say even in the world in general, even if you don't like the direction, or if you do like the direction, change is important at this time. We can't go on the way we've been going, right? And even just thinking of it from an astrological perspective, we're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. Change is happening. But how do you engage truly? How do you engage from that soul level and show up as your best innocent self without stressing yourself out by thinking you have to do it all? So I'll leave that there for you to ponder. Click the bell. One of these days I'm going to pop on randomly and be like, I'm ready to pull cards. So click that so you'll be notified. Relationship readings, 111 for 45 minutes. Message me if you would like that. And you can always book a regular reading. So besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.